Hey guys, welcome to ES and Dow Jones Futures Review. Let's go over what's been going on in these tickers right away. Last we spoke, it was 11:45 Monday, so I'm going to go to a 15-minute chart because the higher time frames are really not telling too much of the story. So let's get down to what is happening. So around 11:45 here is the last update I had. We had set up a great fail breakdown right here overnight as well as earlier in that time frame, but that's all bygones now. So let's see where we were. We were pretty much consolidating over this important zone 63.33 and 29 goes back way long ago, but right now it's very relevant, and we pretty much just consolidated above it all morning before popping up to the next level and zone above. We consolidated below 63.49 for the rest of the afternoon and then popped above around 3:45 with earnings, and from there we set a new high. Well, we came, sorry, not a new high, but we set a new local high for this week around 63.70-ish, and we had a couple tags there, a bunch of failed breakouts that did not work out, but they were just trapping people trying to go short or go long on both sides here until finally this morning we lost this level. The way you would have played it is you would have noticed that we had 1, 2, 3, and about 4 bounces here. So if we lost this local low at 9:30, that would be a potential reason to short. Not that I would, but that's just the way you would approach it. Now, yesterday, rest of Monday, that was what's happening. This morning, we got the sell. And then how was that sell playable? Well, the way I looked at it was we had a mini reclaim of this level around 63.24 primarily, and afterwards, which the next setup was the reclaim of the 63.33 level. You can see reclaim and mini reclaim here. And the reclaim above I had was 63.49. It's no coincidence that we hit that exactly and we sold down over 20 points. Now, I'm going to go to a 5-minute chart to show you a little bit more detail. I don't like to use this chart, but I like to show how setups can work. You just have to be patient. So you can clearly see when I was watching, we sold down from this level at 10:45. We back tested it here at 10:50, and then we started pushing back up a little bit. As soon as we back tested this, I realized in my mind that this could be a little mini reclaim of this level to get back up to this zone. I'm not thinking we're going all the way up, but I do think it was a decent risk reward to potentially catch a nice long. Understanding that I'm trying to get from 63.24-ish up to 29.33. Simply maybe 4 points, a couple points more than that. 4 to 7 points is all I'm really looking at, and I'm looking to risk about 10 points to get there. That did work out, and then what we got was a great acceptance of that 63.33.29 zone by getting up there and selling down and then coming back to that. That's classic acceptance, the ideal acceptance where you're not accepting above or in between, but below, just so that you can get some good entries. Now at 12:05, we triggered that reclaim. It went through, came back down to try to scare off whoever was going long there. Afterwards, which we started popping, and that went up level to level from this zone, 10 points up to here before selling back down. Nothing would have triggered a stop loss here, and then we continued back up to the reclaim level, tagged it almost exactly, missed it by 25 cents, and then we sold down from there. Right now, we are currently consolidating below this zone. This looks very bullish to me. This is a nice flat bull flag going sideways, exactly what I'm looking for. Right now, I would say another reclaim of this level could be potential for a great long. However, it's getting a little dicey, so we'll have to see how that plays out once I get the level set up. Going to Dow Jones really quick. Similar situation. Give me a second here. Let me just remove all this unnecessary noise that for now, as I'm no longer in today's trading day, and I'll soon be entering the evening session with the new mentality. But anyways, at 11:45 on Monday, we were also consolidating right around this zone, and we pretty much did not do much else besides get up to this new high here. This was a reclaim area, a resistance that we rejected perfectly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times before finally selling. Would not be looking to short here anything at all. Don't see any setup for that. What we did end up getting was an awesome dip in recovery. So way you would have played this couple ways. The safer way is look for a dip below this level or a tag, and then a reclaim of the level above. Because it's a major zone, what you want to do is wait for the bottom part of the zone to work out, and then once it goes above and stays above, that's a way to go long. What you'd want to do in this case is give yourself a little leeway here before putting a stop loss, because a lot of times they'll try to set up a failed breakdown here trying to take you off of the long, and this setup did not end up happening, where it just dipped and recovered and went straight up. Very simple there. I had also had this as a little bit of a trigger to come over and grab these lows and get above, which that ended up working out, and it ended up being something that price action dipped below multiple times. There was a little low set right here as well, so that could have been a failed breakdown reclaim area right here. Currently I'm going to redo those setups, the lines, but we're pretty much consolidating in this area. I think if we don't go below, then we should get a reclaim somewhere above here. If we do go below, a failed breakdown of this morning's low will be perfect. Be back with more soon for ES and DJ.